want all these done in triplicate and sent over to the accountant, okay? Thanks, dear. Iris, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? This is my spa, Donna. I own the place.
What are you doing here so late, Iris?
I'm working. I got back from Europe and found everything in a terrible mess.
Oh, what a shame.
So the question is, what are you doing here?
I'm a member. I came to use the facilities. Unless, of course, you've canceled my membership.
On the contrary, I thought you might have canceled after our conversation the other day.
Oh, no, I love the spa. It's a perfect place to come and prepare for a special occasion.
What occasion?
Michael's coming home tomorrow.
Well, is it all set?
Yeah, that should take care of the music for
Good,
a while.
thank
Now,
you.
Sam won't be here tonight. How come?
Well, we haven't told you, but Amanda is away for several days.
And nobody asked me to babysit?
Well, it's not like that, Ada.
What is it like?
She left rather suddenly.
When is she coming home?
Nobody knows.
Why not?
Because she's only called twice, and she's not able to tell us that yet.
Where is she?
Nobody knows that either, Ada.
I don't get it.
Yes, you were brilliant.
Oh, I was mediocre. I was run-of-the-mill.
It was the best voir dire I've ever seen.
Honey, it was the only voir dire you've ever seen.
Well, no, I can really see how tricky it is to pick a jury.
There's still a couple I'm not very sure of.
Well, you'll have them all on Felicia's side by the time the trial is over. I know it.
Hey, what happened?
Nothing.
You didn't find Derek?
No.
You didn't hear from him either?
No.
Now are you ready to admit you made a mistake about that man?
Okay. All right, I'll take them, and thank you for bringing them back so quickly. I appreciate it. Here it is. All clean, just like nothing ever happened.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Look, it's the dress I wore that night.
Okay. Well, this dress goes to Goodwill. Okay? Now, why don't you put on something else? Maybe, how about that?
No, that's not good. No.
Why not? It's very nice.
No, it's really not appropriate.
Look, it's very nice. There's nothing wrong with looking good and feeling good.
No,
about
it's just
yourself.
that I don't think so. No.
Well, just try to put it on. The Corys are waiting on you.
Wait a minute, Mitch.
I know you don't want to be late.
This can't wait. There's something I want to talk to you about. The jury, now that it's in place, and the opening statements are starting tomorrow, I think that you and I have to make some contingency plans.
What sort of plans?
If they find me guilty, I want a divorce.
Yeah, hi, is Lauren there? Yes, this is Sam. Look, I'm really sorry to keep bothering you, but I really need to find... Yeah, I know you don't know where she is, but I thought maybe she'd check in with you. Okay, listen. If you do talk to her, tell her that I will be waiting for her all evening long. Also, tell her that I will definitely make it worth her while if she shows up. Right. Thank you.
Amanda's on an assignment.
Right?
She doesn't want us to worry, but she can't tell us where she is.
Well, what are you doing about it?
Worrying.
Let me help you.
Well, when we talked to her, she did sound fine, Ada.
I don't get it.
Rachel and I discussed it. You know, Amanda's very ambitious.
She's really into this interview, you know. She really wants to get it. It's become an obsession with her.
She wants to prove to everyone that she's a top-ranked investigative reporter.
Not everyone. She wants to prove it to us and to Iris. And then there's the DeVilbiss Award.
Yeah, she really wants that thing badly.
And Iris keeps telling her that she's close to getting it.
Now, darling.
That's true.
I thought Amanda was into the balancing the career and family number.
Well, I think she's discovering how hard that is.
You want to know?
Me?
Yeah, you, when you were heavy into your sculpting. I mean, you were holed up in the studio all the time.
That's true, darling.
Didn't even come out to eat. I had to bring food to you.
Didn't know who I was half the time.
Well, what are you saying? That Amanda's obsessive because of me?
Well, I hate to have you find out, but I guess it's all your fault, sweetheart.
You're not going to defend me?
I know obsessive when I see it.
Okay, it's my fault, but I still miss her.
We want a home.
She'll be home soon with any luck.
Just because he hasn't called doesn't mean that he won't.
Stacey, the trial starts tomorrow.
You don't think I know that?
If you don't hear from him soon...
Cass, we wouldn't be having this problem if you didn't come rushing in like old Dick Tracy.
Guys.
Don't be so naive. If I hadn't showed up, we wouldn't even have the gun.
If you hadn't showed up, he would have signed the statement.
He never intended to help us on his own.
How do you know that?
Because of what he did to Felicia.
He never meant to cause her any harm.
Then why would he refuse to testify?
Because of people like you who wouldn't believe him.
People like me are going to be on that jury. I know. I just put them there. I can only deal with what I can count on, Stacey.
Stacey, Cass has been working so hard. Okay. All right, so tell me about tomorrow. How do you think it's going to go?
I really don't know. But one thing's certain, with or without Derek, I've got to build a defense.
You're going to be terrific.
I'd be better if I had Derek waiting in the wings for us. But I don't. I think we have to assume that we lost him.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry, Cass.
We both have to take the rap for this one, I think. He's gone. We blew it. And unfortunately, the one who's suffering is Felicia. A divorce? You know that's crazy.
We have to prepare for what might happen.
What are you talking about?
I am on trial for murder.
Yes, and you're going to be found innocent.
You don't know that.
Look, Cass has other evidence. There's the other.
You know,
bullet,
I am
the
so
other
tired
gun.
of evidence and witnesses. It all adds up to really nothing, doesn't it?
Come on, what kind of attitude is
I am really trying to be realistic here.
Why not optimistic? Why don't you try to be
Please
positive?
don't give me another
I'm not
pep
giving
talk,
you any pep
please.
talks. I'm just telling you, Cass is going to prove that you didn't kill Jason.
And what if he can't?
Look, we are not talking about what ifs.
I have to. Don't you see that? I can't ignore what might happen to me if... Honey. I have to think about how all of this is going to affect you.
Let me worry about how things are going to
Please,
affect
can't you just listen to me?
No, no, you listen to me. Look, I'm your husband. I married you for better or for worse. Do you understand that?
You don't know how you're going to feel if...
If what? What, if by some chance you have to go to jail? I'll tell you how I'm gonna feel. I'm gonna love you more than anything in the world. And I'll wait on you.
For how long?
For as long as it takes. Look, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be without someone. I'm your husband. What, do you think you're going to be able to stop me?
I don't know.
It's not going to happen. You're going to be proven innocent. And we're going to be together.
I do love you.
Look, everything is going to be fine. I'm telling you, we're going to be together.
I've missed him so much.
I'm sure.
We loathe being apart.
Surely you must be used to it.
No, never.
But Michael travels such a lot, from what I gather.
It doesn't make it any easier. We hate to be apart, even for a short period of time.
Then why don't you go with him?
I thought about it, Iris.
Oh, weren't you invited?
Of course I was invited. I chose to stay home and take care of our little boy. I wouldn't dream of leaving him alone with the housekeeper till he's older.
I understand perfectly.
Do you?
Oh, yes, yes. We all have to make sacrifices for our children, even if it is at the expense of our marriage.
This isn't easy on Michael. He hates to be away from little Michael and me, even for a few days.
Yes, he does seem to be very devoted to the children.
Even before little Michael was in our lives, he used to call me every day, sometimes twice a day, just to tell me how much he loved me.
Oh, and this time?
The phone never stopped ringing.
My, how does that man ever get any work done, all those overseas telephone calls?
He calls me from the hotel room late at night. He says he can't sleep. He has to imagine me lying next to him in bed.
Oh. And did he tell her that he called me from France?
No, never mentioned your name.
It was so wonderful hearing from him.
We only discuss important things during those phone calls.
It made me feel really cared for.
Well, Michael's very good at that. Even when he dislikes people intensely, he's always polite and friendly. That's why he's such a good businessman.
Donna, this was not a business call.
You know, Iris, Michael has met many, many women during his travels, especially when he and I were apart. And of course, he had numerous meaningless affairs, purely physical. Those were the kind of affairs that he had to escape, helped him to deal with the pain of losing me.
You know, he never seemed to be in any pain when he was with me.
He's very good at hiding his emotions.
Well, he certainly did a good job with you, didn't he?
He didn't keep anything from me.
Except me.
I'm sure it slipped his mind.
Listen, if you think it was just a little flame between Michael and myself.
It was. Michael never would have settled down with you. Not till he found me again. Michael always had me in his heart.
Oh. Really?
Always.
Always, huh? Then why did he give me an engagement ring?